All right, guys, so we're gonna go through a few basic concepts here on nutrition. These are gonna be things that are gonna help you have success here in the clinic, just have success overall in your life. And so the first thing I'll say, don't overthink it. Just don't overthink it, right? You're gonna hear diets of, you got all these paleo, keto, you have carnivore, you have animal-based diets, you have vegan, vegetarian diets, you have all these different dietary things, and they all work for different people, okay? So realize what category you're in, what you like to eat, and base your diet around that. Meaning like what you like to eat, like I either like plant-based diets or I like animal-based diets. Not I like fast food, because that's not a good option. We all like to eat that would all be great, but that's getting nobody anywhere, okay? We got the standard North American diet is people that are super unhealthy all across the country. You have one out of, I think it's like, no, it's 70% of Americans are overweight or obese. 1 out of 3 people's diabetic or pre-diabetic. We have just a whole society of people that are not well and not healthy. And the reason is because their nutrition, the way that they eat, is out of convenience, and it's out of just what I want to eat rather than what do I need to eat, food preparation, those kind of things in order to truly let you be healthy, okay? And your health is gonna come from nutrition. And this comes from everything from, cancer in your body to pain to headaches to everything else. I mean, the food that you intake is going to create health and wellness, or it's gonna create sickness and disease in your body. We all know that, okay? But it's a matter of sitting down and thinking, okay, I'm ready to make changes in my life. I want to feel better. And the way that I'm going to feel better is going to be to start changing my nutritional needs, okay? And changing what I eat. So it's not always about what we're adding in. It's more about what we're taking out. So first off, the things to take out is the stuff you already know. It's all of your pastries, your sugar, your processed foods, your fast food, all the sodas, the lattes, the stuff that we know is making us overweight as a society. We know it's not making us healthy and well. Those are the things that we got to take out, okay? The things that, okay, and now we got to start what things to add in. Things to add in is going to be real food. It's just that simple. It's real food. Whether it's going to be plant-based or animal-based, it's real foods. They call Whole Foods because it has, well, everywhere has real food, but you know what I mean? Like fruits and vegetables, that's a real food. Chicken and turkey and eggs and avocados and beef and steaks, ribeyes, these are real foods. And when you put real food in your body, you're gonna feel nourished, you're not gonna have to eat as much junk, and you're gonna just feel better, okay? So the 3 basic concepts I want to talk about is protein, fat, and sugar. So let's start off with sugar. So sugar and carbs are the main thing that we have to take out. So you've got to get rid of sugar. And what this is going to do is it's going to turn your body from being a sugar burner, which is glycolysis, into a fat burner, which is ketones. So most people do a ketogenic diet. We have a lot of people have really, really great success on that. And the reason is because it turns your body into this fat burner, and it's burning through fat. It's not storing fat. Sugar is going to make you store fat. And if you're going to eat a high sugar, high carbohydrate diet, you better make sure that you are an extremely active person. So if you're working out all the time, if your job is extremely active and stuff, you're probably not going to pack on the pounds as much as somebody that's sitting at a desk for 40 hours a week and also eating prepackaged foods and sugar and drinking soda. That's the person that's going to really run into trouble with weight gain and those kind of things. So we got to eliminate sugar, and when we do that, we want our fuel source to be fat. So now we're going to have fat as the fuel source. So that's going to come in the form of nuts and seeds and animal meats and animal products and dairy, high fat dairy products if you can tolerate dairy. Your cottage cheese, and there's so many different things that are really your oils, your coconut oil, your olive oil. Those are great oils to add in. And then we want to make sure we're getting rid of the rancid oils. The rancid oils are going to be like your canola oil, vegetable oil. Some of these you just really want to stay away from. Those are not good oils. Any fried food, that's going to be like a trans fat. That's a bad oil. That's something we want to stay away from. Protein, we want to increase your protein. So most people are probably only getting maybe half a pound or half a gram of protein per body weight. I would say get a full gram of protein per body weight. If you weigh 250 pounds and you want to weigh 180 pounds, maybe eat 180 pounds of protein per day. Don't eat the 250 just yet. You may have to kind of taper that down. Maybe start with like 225, work your way to 200, then 180. But for me, I weigh 180 pounds, so I'll eat 180 to 200 grams of protein per day. I'm a little bit of the anomaly here is because I'm not trying to lose weight. Most people that I talk to are trying to lose weight. And so if you're trying to lose weight, you're gonna need to stay away from carbs. Where myself, I do well with carbs. And by carbs, I mean sweet potatoes, white rice, oats, those things do well with me. And the reason is because I'm working out, I'm expending a lot of energy, I'm breaking down muscle tissue, causing glycolysis. So those allow me to have carbs. If you're doing that, you may function really well off carbs. Carbs are not a bad thing. They're a bad thing when you're metabolically resistant. So that means when you're already overweight and you're already struggling to lose weight, that's where carbs are a bad thing. If you're at your perfect weight, then you can have carbs. Like carbs are not a bad thing if we're not talking about like cupcake carbs, okay, or something like that. We're talking about just good white rice, something like that. If you're expending a lot of energy, those things can be beneficial. But for most people, you can't do that, okay? So you're gonna add in more fats instead of the carbs. So wrapping this all up, just eat real food. That's what I want you to do. Whatever kind of diet you wanna go to, I feel like we have the most success seeing people on a ketogenic or a carnivore animal-based diet that's just really high fat, high protein, eliminating all the other stuff, eliminating sugar, really all the vegetables, eliminating beans. Just when you eliminate all of this other stuff, it's like an elimination diet, or it is an elimination diet, and it's gonna allow your body to just be full on the fat and protein and all the nutrients that those things have. I would highly recommend eating liver, eating more nose to tail, not just muscle meats. And when you're doing that, you're getting all the nutrients from the liver than you really would any plant or vegetable or something like that. So I don't want to go too long in the tooth here. So make sure real foods, stay away from sugar, don't overthink it, and just start making changes today. If you fall off track, just get back on track and just keep getting back on track till you just stay right there.